Today on the show, we talk about chasing money. Connectors, what's up? DK here. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, I'm on a different camera today, so it might look a little but I want to talk with you a little bit about something that was just brought up to me by some folks. We were chatting back and forth, and we were talking about this idea of fundraising and the most global sense of it. How do you ask? Where do you ask? When do you ask? All those kind of things, and sort of an overarching theory about fundraising. And I came to a phrase that I had mentioned that I think people liked, that has been something that I have believed over the course of many, many years fundraising, and that I had taken from a mentor friend of mine. And that is, if you chase money, you're going to chase money forever. But if you chase an idea, you will find financial support. Here's what I mean by that. In the fundraising game, you are forever asking. You are forever getting new dollars. The nonprofit sector, but just by its definition, requires support from individuals and corporations and foundations through special events and through direct asks and the multitude of ways that you plan your strategy for fundraising. And that's going to happen. That's just going to happen. And you're going to have those plans, and you're going to put that strategy together into some tactics that you'll build to make your goals and objectives possible. But fundamentally, and on a philosophical level, what the nonprofit sector does by asking for these gifts from these donors, and I put those in quotes because I much rather think of it in terms of investors and investments, is you establish a contract with that person, a verbal understanding that I will be a good steward of your money, and that through the work of our organization, we can make that money blossom in terms of its impact to the community. Whether it's in the healthcare field, arts and culture, environment, education, religious, it almost doesn't matter what the organization is, but the understanding and underlying contract is the same. We will be good stewards of your charitable gift. To take it a step further, what I suggest to organizations, and quite frankly to anyone who's just starting a nonprofit, the hardest thing about starting a nonprofit organization is those first few moments you sit down with somebody and really have to look them in the eye and ask them for money. Is to remind yourself that what you're doing, what you're asking them to do, is to enhance their community, and to do it through financial means. Do it simply through an investment in this is an investment in us. And if you maintain that with good discovery, good governance, good forms, you've got to have your stuff together, and a real sense that you will be a good steward of those dollars, then the investor will look at this exactly as you want, which is to say that the money in is going to 5x, 10x out in terms of positive impact and positive deployment throughout the community. So, again, as I mentioned to a couple of friends this morning, if you chase money, that's all you will do. You'll have to run around asking for money. And that idea of begging for change does not yield anything more than simply ledger numbers. How much do I ask? How much do I get? How much is left over? How much do I need? Rinse, repeat. But if you get into return on investment being an impacting community and good sound judgment, again, backed by good organization, good paperwork in infrastructure, good leadership, good definition of value and voice, then an investor will be able to make a good sound judgment to say, this is worth my time, it is worth my talent, and absolutely, it's worth my treasure. So guys, I'm going to end it right there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is DK. I'm with the Connect the Dots movement. If you want more videos like this, like and share them out, and I'll put a link down here in the doobly-doo for our Facebook page, facebook.com/Connect the Dots movement. We're also on Twitter @WeConnectDots. And finally, if you got a question for me, or if you'd like to sit down and talk a little bit about your organization or your strategy for starting a nonprofit, or your idea of building a board, or how to build your leadership and build it into the connection economy, please shoot me an email right here, doug@connectthedotsmovement.org. Love to hang out with you. Guys, again, my name's DK. I'm with Connect the Dots, and you have just been connected. See you around. Bad brains, baby. Nonprofit power. Yes, I am a nation.